Alright, I want to address something before we get in chat. It's like this whole series is like real talk time or Rifkin. People are already shitting on Optimus for the way that game went. Guys, you gotta understand, Optimus went for cheese and it didn't pan out. That's like seeing someone go for 2 racks and judging their whole career based off of a 2 racks. It's not how you do it. We'll see if this game's any different. This is the largest map in the StarCraft 2 ladder pool currently with 20 bases on it. Ultra Team Stronghold is a map that begs for some macro play, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see something a little bit more impressive here out of Optimus, but don't count him out just yet, guys. This is the semifinals, and you don't get here very easily. Without further ado, spawning in the top left corner of the map from the team AT Gaming, it's going to be the Red Terran player, Optimus. And his opponent in the upper right, from the clan HyperX, but the team known as Liquid is going to be the Blue Zerg player Snute. Now, actually, I just realized I'm talking about this map having 20 bases and this is begging for macro play, but what this also does is kind of beg that Snute goes for Mutalisks. Maneuverability is everything on this map. Yeah, you can try to get some creep spread and go for that ground control, but guys, let's be honest. Here's the double zoom out. Look how much he's going to have to cover. If he wants to blanket the map and creep, it's even with the most perfect creep spread and it doesn't get shut down at all, it's still going to be like 20 minutes before he's like halfway spread. This is such an intensely large map. And it looks like Optimus is going to lock out and come across first with the SCV. Why am I getting the message noises? I'm on freaking busy. I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I'm going to try resetting that. This is supposed to be like, so you're not in game? I know, like, available, busy. No, what's up, Nailbird? Alright, whatever. Shifto. Man, okay. Sorry, it's just that irritates me. I hate that sound that's like, oh, I'm messaging you. Anyways, the spawning pool coming up here at a pretty appropriate timing. Of course, you got that very safe in-base natural expansion. I'm assuming you guys know natural Ultra Team at this point, that I don't need to walk you through the map, but of course, the one thing worth noting is, regardless of what race you are, this is a very safe map to take your natural very fast, with very little risk, and a very high reward. There are some Terran players who will go 3-3 or like really fast 3CC on this map, as greedy as it gets, and I like that. But coming up against a player like Snute, I like more so that Optimus is going to play this a little bit more safe. Again, we do need to keep in mind in this best of 3 semifinals, he is down 1 and can't take unnecessary risks unless it's something that potentially wins him the game. If you play a game safe versus a player like Snute, you're probably going to lose, because Snute's well-versed, he's experienced, he's played hundreds if not thousands of StarCraft 2 matches in actual tournament settings, not just through the ladder. So, for Optimus, safe isn't going to cut it. He's going to have to take a risk at some point, but he's got to play safe until he's afforded the opportunity to make a, I guess, a judged, well-calculated risk. Okay, couple things roaming out for now. Snute, of course, is going to stumble upon his opponent's base here. Marine may drive him back. Yeah, I'm gonna put that back. But it looks like we're gonna have those faster Hellions coming into Optimus again. I can't blame him, unfortunately, on this map though. So the idea is, on most maps, you can try and get through the natural base, but they'll have, you know, the evolution chamber wall with a roach warren and maybe even a spine crawler behind it. But on this map, it's a very small choke that you have to guard. 2 queens can sit their fat asses here, and suddenly both your main and your natural are safe at the same time. So, this second factory coming down to me, I'm wondering if this is going to be for Blue Flame. That's what I'm kind of thinking it has to be, but okay, with the third factory coming down, this is just going to straight up be mech. This, for Snute, once he scouts this is absolutely going to beg Mutalisks. You can take on mech without them. You can take on mech by going Swarm Host. How this is a map where some of you masochists like me out there will say, yes, Snute, go for Swarm Host against mech. Let's see this map get mined out. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. And the reality is, I was kind of hoping for Blue Flame to try and catch Snute off guard, but that's not going to happen. He's going to have a lot of production up for him, though, and with a lot of Hellions early on, may be able to just bust through those queens. Like I said, it only takes 2 to sit their fat asses here, but 10 Hellions will burn through 2 queens with really almost no issue at all. Wow, is he going to reactor one of the factories here, too? Is this going to be like 5 Hellions of production at a time? Oh my god, it is. What? Okay, I have no idea what build Optimus is doing right now, because I got to be honest, I've cast a lot of StarCraft 2. I've watched a lot of StarCraft 2. And I haven't seen anyone, that I can think of off the top of my head at least, that goes for a 5 Hellion opener. But producing 5 Hellions at a time, will be Optimus. I don't even know if he has the economy to sustain this, to be honest. He's on 2 bases, sure, but that's... we'll see what happens. Comes across the map with these first 4. This is pretty average. This is pretty normal. This is expected. Queen's out here to kind of dance around for now. We, of course, already have speed done for these lanes, so... Double gonna get in the main, and he's gonna scout this. This is a weird thing to scout. He's even gonna get an SCV kill for this too, no less. Might get 2, almost 3. No, okay, the Hellions will clean this up, but this is a lot of Hellions to reveal. This is not too much unlike that of a... Oh my god, is he really gonna pull the SCVs? Is he going bit by bit all over again? I know people were chastising me for not saying it earlier, but bit by bit, let's be honest. How old is that at this point? Anyways, whether you want to call it a train, whether you want to call it bit by bit, either way, choo-choo, the pain train, bit by bit, is coming across the map. There we go. I think I've said that about enough times to make up for the last game. SCVs are not going to get a lot accomplished here. If roaches come out, they'll get the surround, and the SCVs is going to be like really ghetto Zerglings. If Snute just makes like a full wall off, like he hasn't fully walled this off, I think. I don't know actually if that's a space in it. I think that's fully walled off. So fully walled off, he might be okay, but a Spore Core is coming down in anticipation of a Banshee follow-up. There's no way he was expecting this to be a stupid amount of Hellions. This is like the weirdest all-in I've ever seen a Terran player do, but with 22 Hellions available to him and 27 SCVs on the other side of the map, he's going to burn through these first 2 Queens and just try and run past this very awkward wall. Gets us around with the SCVs to do a bit more damage. I have never seen anything like this in my entire time casting StarCraft 2. I want this to work so badly because of how weird it is, but with roaches out and not enough SCVs, I kind of fear that it might not. But as we see, roaches are still taking a bit of fire, even though Optimus is getting damage done, guys. He's not getting in the game here, sadly, and yeah, dances them for some fun. GG, couple Manor Mules, good game. Snute will advance on to the finals. What did we just watch? I don't even... I guess, okay, real talk, I think some of the mentality here for Optimus, whether there was nerves involved or not, if you're playing against a player who's better than you, and you know this going into the series, someti-, sometimes an all-in is your only option. I don't know of a single Protoss player who doesn't want to try DTs versus Pult type thing, right? So that could just have been what was on Optimus's mind. I do not know, but a very strange set of games to go down on here at Alterzim. Again, congratulations to Snute as he makes it towards the finals of the Go for StarCraft Monday Premium Cup. 75 euros the prize pool for today, 50 for first, 25 for second, and we'll see what happens. Currently, Todd versus Grubby is going on in the other half of the semifinals brackets. We will have to wait on that match to finish up, but it will be Snute versus a Protoss here in the finals.